what do you see as the biggest mistakes some merchants make when planning for Q4?
The biggest mistake I see sellers make every year is misplanning for dates. Amazon has quite strict FBA cutoff dates for each major holiday. Again, whether it's Halloween, Black Friday, or Christmas, they have separate cutoffs. And if you miss those dates, your inventory may not be available when customers are searching. And even if you're not using FBA, you still need to pay attention to the carrier deadlines and the fact that volume across all the supply chain explodes in the last quarter, right? Delays are common. There's things that are outside, the control of the sellers, like weather or there's strikes, as we were talking about. Delays are very common, and you have to work around those deadlines. And so sellers who leave planning to the last minute often find their products are stuck in transit or sitting at the fulfillment centers when competitors are actually selling, right? So planning dates early is really the foundation of success during this peak season.
And then you touched on this a little bit, but what's really at risk if they miss these dates from a pure, inventory and sales opportunity perspective?
Yeah, if they miss the dates, then there is no guarantee that those products will be available for sale or will be available on the marketplace on those holidays. Thinking from the other perspective, this is the peak season there. The fulfillment centers are receiving a lot of shipments. Again, more shipments than usual. So if they usually turn around the processing within a day or two, this could now delay turnaround, could take a week or 2 weeks. And so they set cutoffs to give themselves enough time that by if you send the goods by that cutoff, it will be available for sale on those holidays. It doesn't mean that if you miss the cutoffs that your products will not be available, but there is a likelihood because they're also delayed, they're also backlogged, and your product will not be the first priority. The priority will be to make sure the ones that met the cutoff are available and listed. So it is a risk. It is a big risk that could make or break the holiday season. So I really recommend people to be very careful about those deadlines and try to meet them as much as possible.